Hello everybody and welcome back to Thea the Awakening. Last episode we headed out west so that we could search the place of interest and then gather some granite, which we are doing right now, and we just got finished defeating a troll or a stone giant or some stony creature. And we crossed a bridge and opened a chest and got a load of stuff out of it, but we are cursed. Um, I did queue up a few things back in Wolf's Paw to create. We got some more food underway, but I also queued up a Dragon Slayer, made of dragon bone, a dragon bones, rubies, and then just wood to make it. But this is going to have really high attack and shield and 7 leech, which is going to be really good. So I've got that queued up. We are just going to end this turn and go right in for gathering up our resources, gathering up our granite. So we should have a load of granite here now. Yeah, we got 22, combining what we got from the chest with what we've just gathered. So everybody has a curse of has a deforming curse, so our attractiveness is down on everybody. Hers is actually down by 2, which isn't great. So we don't look very, our group doesn't look very good, but that's fine. So what I'm thinking, we have a blessing of attractiveness at the same time. We're gonna wait one more turn now that we've done this, and then we are going to head on down to the Drazdud. And I just realized is in the production in here, I didn't queue up extras of the food that we were going to make. So we've got that. You know what? We just had seaweed that I was using on that first one anyway. Let's queue a couple of these. So there we go. We'll use up all of the berries we've gathered. So we will end one more turn, and then we will head our expedition down and around to the Dresdy. Maybe after visiting them, cut down to the refugee camp real quick. I haven't decided on that yet, but then head up back to Wolf's Paw. And actually, we might go to Wolf's Paw, drop off our granite, and then go down there, now that I think about it. Alright, and now it is getting dark. Now, our expedition, it is time, although we could gather more granite, we're not going to worry about that. We are going to break, and we are going to get as close to home as we can in our move, which is going to be all the way up there. We're just going to use our whole move, get up there, and then we are going to end this turn as well. And now we move into Wolf's Paw and go into inventory, give you all the granite, give you the clay we have, all the obsidian, and just transfer all of this stuff that we don't need. We got some gold, we got a load of string. Unfortunately, the awesome sword is not done. I don't know if Bogna can carry this shield. I think her stuff's too high, and actually I didn't check this versus my other staves, but yeah, it's not going to be as good. I can go there. This club I'm actually just going to straight up dismantle, because it's a crappy club. And I think that is it. We don't need this armor anymore. Could drop this armor off too, but we'll keep it just in case we get a new person joining us while we're out. We don't need the leather. And I think the only thing that's left is to stock up on food again real quick. So let's make sure we have not all the vegetables, but I want 60 vegetables. I want to have 50 meat. That is all of those. We have a bunch of nuts, but we're just keeping those. And then for meals wise, we did lose some, so we do have to get some more. We got some pulpit, which we made. We'll go ahead and take 20 of that. We definitely want to make sure we have plenty of this. Plenty of this. Plenty of this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kinds of food, which is lots more than we need. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I just want to check in here. Yeah, well, the top is 10. Pretty sure we have that. Let's come here. Manage supplies. Yeah, we're maxed out because we just eat whatever we have. So there's not really much point in putting more than 10 different kinds in here. We just have a good variety, so I think we're good. Okay. We don't really need more wood, so let us go ahead and send our expedition back out. Let's just head straight down this way, shall we? Get as close to these guys as we can. Ooh, an encounter. A rough-looking bunch. Okay. A rough-looking bunch of bandits crosses your path. They don't look like much, but they are armed and dangerous-looking. Captain speaks to you. Halt! You are crossing our piece of this road, so you must pay us. Or better yet, play a game of chess with me, and it will determine our fates. What say you? An intellect. How are we for intellect? Shall I check? Intellect. Apply filter. So, intellect, perception, will. Intellect, perception, will. Nah. It doesn't actually say what is what. Our intellect is pretty low on everybody. What I say is, no games, we're just going to kill you. We're just going to auto-resolve. Himislav took 1 damage, and they have all died. We got some iron, we got some gold, and we got some weapons and armor, and some other stuff as well. Cool. Let's check out that armor real quick. We just killed a bunch of bandits. So that's an axe. We don't really care about that. None of our guys except for you use axes. That's a silky vest. We don't really care about that. That has 18 and 2 shield. And it weighs less than his current armor. Heavy armor, guys? Yeah, you... Do any of yours only have 2 shield? Yours is actually way better. You don't have to have your armor changed for anything. Yours is really good, too. We could trade yours out. We'd lose the dex, but I don't think we want to do that. Again, it's just a question. It's a question of if I think the shield or the straight armor is more important. And I think on our goblin here, the straight armor is more important. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. So that is that. We're actually getting pretty full. We're going to have to dismantle some of the stuff we've got. But right now, we are going to continue, and we are going to end this turn.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
A warrior, a crafter, or a gatherer. Now, we built a barracks, so I'm going warrior, definitely. Because we don't really need any gatherers or crafters besides what we've got, so warrior it is.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their god.
Yep. Utravi has become an adult. Fantastic. Let us check on Utravi, shall we? And it's just in time for a level up. Awesome. So our guy's leveled up there. Our guy's leveled up here. Let us see what Utravi is like, shall we? Let's get rid of that filter. So, he has 20 armor. He has 2 craft. 12 damage by himself. Intellect of 2, speech, strength, tactics, and will. So he's not terrific, but he is bad. He is like amazing at killing things. Excuse me. He is amazing at killing things. So, what we wish to do: 8, 8, 3 find weakness, and 7 leech on this sword. You, my friend, can have the amazing Dragon Slayer as it has just been created. We want to give you at least a temporary awesome shield. You will get a better one later on, trust me. And then we don't have much in the way of heavy armor. 13, 9, 10. This looks to be the best armor we have at home right now. So you can have that. And that's all we really have at home for you to have. It is unfortunate, but that is how things go. You have this awesome Dragon Slayer sword, even though you're holding an axe. Travi, just wait till the expedition comes back. You will be much happy, my friend, when you join and go out and kill things. I believe that is the truth. Okay, so first things first, though, we have to go and we have to visit these guys and get this get these curses removed. All right, let's interact.
You enter the ruins of an old...
Walk in.
The do not turn to you, but one speaks. Grandchildren have come. Our help they seek, but are they too weak? Another speaks up. They come for aid, but rules have to be laid. We take our food that will change our mood. A wicker basket appears before you, and you know these forefathers will not speak to you more unless you feed them.
All right, so I can... Okay, so you said I could come here if we became cursed. Right, so can you take away our curse? Either way, we give them 50 food. Here we go.
You seek our aid and guidance you shall receive, for each dark curse has its own flavor, and so the relief lies in different realms. You will face a challenge, our child, and if you pass, you shall be cleansed.
What's the challenge?
If your body has been wounded by a dark force and will not heal, cursed you are, and you must speak to the spirits of healing to lift this taint. If your flesh is weakened, you must stand by our table and prove you have the tactical wits to outsmart the curse. If you have been deformed by evil forces, you will sneak up to a water nymph and steal a strand of her hair. We can then lift...
We have to do a sneaking. It is 2 skull. We are going to just do this. We are going to do this easily, I'm thinking. So let us go ahead and send out Marco right away. Our goblin's not very good. I should have reshuffled his hand. Okay. He plays 2 of those. We have 1 turn. We have a counter tactics. We have multiple counter tactics. Let us use a counter tactics. There. Ah, crap. They're not level 6s. That's bad. That's bad! He plays another one. And then we go ahead and counter tactics. Get rid of him. And then we just play our people. So we can first strike, so I definitely want to first strike the goblin because he's pretty crap and I don't want I don't want her getting hit. I'm sorry, I keep getting them confused. Okay. We have a confuse, so we can confuse and we can first strike the goblin. I think that sounds like a brilliant idea. So, confuse him. Send out Mick. Send out Bogna. Send out our goblin warrior. And then first strike our goblin. First action, our goblin warrior. And then we just go in and kill them. Two. And then 12 kills that one. And then these guys take out him and that one and that one. And then we just take out the other one. Easy. Easy. Sneaking, no problem. Sneak level 2, not a problem. And we win. Fantastic. So our
you have
deformity
proven
should be gone.
yourselves to be worthy offspring. We take the curses away from your soul.
Fantastic. Done. Awesome. All of our deformity is gone, which is fantastic. So now we can go and we can rough up these orcs down here. Sorry, I don't remember your name. You just came into distance. Utravi. Utravi. Sorry, but you're not going to be able to fight off all the orcs. Sorry about that, but sacrifices must be made, right? Oi! Oi! Okay, so, now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we use granite as primary and obsidian as secondary. And we do it this way. That's what I'm thinking. Blessed tree symbol. We get performance, permanent blessing 3. We get remove curse 3, and we get goblin attract goblins, which is what we want, which probably comes from the obsidian. I think this is an awesome tree, and we get 36 science for completing it. That remove the curse of darkness. Any blessing becomes permanent while you remain in the village. That is unfortunate. While we are in the village, we have permanent blessings, but I guess outside we do not. I wish it said that like in the tooltip when you first look at it, but I guess it makes sense, as while you're in the village you have them, which isn't bad. So let us make this tree of awesomeness. It is going to take 13 turns. If we put that in, we can get it down to 9. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do until our expedition gets back with other supplies, because I want to get this blessing done, this tree done as soon as possible. And actually, you can help them on this tree. It doesn't cut down any turns, but every little bit is going to help. So, all right. Now then, we may end our turn since our expedition can't move anymore. And let us continue.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we
and
must.
Another child.
One of your children has matured
Fantastic.
into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
We can get another warrior, or we can get a gatherer. I'm thinking we're gonna go another warrior, and then we can get another gatherer on the next one and have a second expedition out gathering stuff close to the village. So let's get us another warrior.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage.
We get Jadvig. So you know what, Jadvig and I don't remember the other guy's name again. Wow, I'm really bad at this. We got twins, is what I'm saying. We have twins because they came of age at the same time. So Jotveri and Jadvig are twins. That is canon now. That is canon. They are twins. Jadveri also has 2 craft. I think that is just from the blacksmith that we have, actually. That 2 craft. But Jadvig has a little bit more tactical knowledge. She is stronger, but she can't take quite as much of a beating. She has less health and less armor. But her other stats are, I wouldn't say better, but she has different stats. So, Jadvig, you know what I think? I think Jadvig might yield an axe, although she has an axe and a sword. Could I give her an axe and a sword? No, I don't think so. I think it's just an axe. I think it's just one. I'm gonna try. Yeah, no, it's one or the other. That is unfortunate. 5 and 6. 4, 7 with sneak. She doesn't have any sneak. She has tactics. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We have to get rid of all these 3s. I mean, they have some interesting skills, but they're not going to be good, at least not for combat people. You know what you can do, though? 7, 6. 7, 5, and 1 dex. You don't have any dexterity, but you can have a 2-handed sword, I'm thinking. 7 and 6. 7 and 5. You can have this sword. It's a little crappy wooden sword, but it's not bad. Well, I say it's not bad after just referring to it as a little crappy wooden sword. Let's see. I guess you can have that armor, since you need armor. And you're going to need a shield. So it looks like 3 and 5 are going to be our best bets until we get back. So you can go ahead and have one of those. And once our expedition gets back, then yeah, we can get you some better tools. So awesome. Okay, cool. All right. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I just looked over and saw how long we've been running. But yeah, we got the twins. We got the twins who have come of age. And actually, I should go ahead and put Jadvig to work helping. We can cut that down by another turn. Awesome. But yes, so we got the twins this episode. We got our curses removed. And we are going to go and see about these refugees now. And since we have a goblin, I wonder if we'll get some special option, which will be fun. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Till then, guys, bye-bye.